Thinking about selling a house in Northern Colorado? Well, listen to these 4 things that people do that are the biggest mistakes that cause them to make less money on selling their house. My name is Andy Hawbaker. I'm a licensed realtor with 8Z Real Estate in Windsor, Colorado. I service Fort Collins, Loveland, Greeley, and surrounding areas. Okay, so here we are. There are 4 things that will really cost you some money when you're selling your house. Number 1 is pricing your house too high. It's the biggest mistake people make. You just throw you hear that the market's hot, you throw a big number on it, and people know right away that you're priced too high and you get no offers. Then you sit on the market longer than you should. Then people are wondering, why is the house still on the market? And then you do a price drop. Someone thinks there's something wrong with the house. They bid lower. You're just going to cost yourself a lot of money if you don't price it right. However, on the other hand, if you're priced lower, usually in this market, it's going to be bid up. What you really want to do is have a realtor do a comparable. The appraisal is going to be a part of this anyways. So you want to look at comparable sales. But people who have been looking for a long time at a house in your price range, they're going to know right away if you are priced too high. So don't make that mistake. You're going to end up getting less money. You can't just throw any price out and expect to get it. So that's number 1. The number 2 problem that mistake people make when they're selling their house that costs them a lot of money is the cleanliness and the staging. Number 1, the house has to be clean. People really don't like to go into a house that is dirty. It looks like it's been poorly cared for. And then the staging too. Get the pictures of your family out of there. People will stop, and I see buyers do that all the time. They stop, they look at the photos, they want to see if they know you. There really should be no sign of who is currently living in the house. You want the new buyers to walk into the house and be able to envision that they are living there. And picture their furniture there and all that stuff. So anyways, the cleanliness, if it's dirty and grimy, that's going to cost you. So don't do that. The number 3 mistake that people make, cost them a lot of money, is for sale by owner. Selling it yourself sounds like a good deal because now you're not paying a realtor fee. I'll tell you what, I see it all the time. They start with bad photos. They don't know how to price it. There's no marketing. If you put a house on the MLS, you're going to see realtors lining up to show the house. But just like having one ad on Zillow over the weekend, nobody's gonna come see your house. So you just lose so much marketing that way, and ultimately you actually make less money. You net less money than if you had just worked with a realtor. So don't do for sale by owner. Call me and we can talk about it. I can talk you through all the details of that. And then the 4th mistake that people make that costs them a lot of money is instant offer. Okay, these things, some people call them a guaranteed offer, an instant offer. Zillow used to do it. They've actually gotten out of the market. Open Door, Offer Pad. There's a whole bunch of these. They're called iBuyers, who give you an offer. They promise to give you an offer on your house in 48 hours. And the whole thing about that is that it makes the process really easy for you, so you don't have to do showings and whatnot. But honestly, if you're working with a realtor in this market, you should be able to sell your house in 1 weekend anyways. So you're really only cleaning your house for a Saturday and a Sunday. Boom, sold, right? So there's not that much savings on the cleanliness, or on the hassle of keeping your house clean and doing showings and all that stuff. You really don't save that much going with an instant offer, but you do cost yourself a lot of money. They're not going to give you, obviously their whole business plan is to give you a lower offer and then flip it in 30 days, sell it to somebody else for more money. Well, don't you want to take that money? Don't you want to get as much money as you can for it? So obviously it's not a good deal for you. Also, they usually, while there are more fees involved in it than you think, they still charge the 5%, 6%, which is the whole realtor fee, although they're handling it all on their own. And sometimes there's a transaction fee of hundreds of dollars also. So there's hidden fees in that. It's going to cost you a lot of money. They're going to give you less money overall. And usually that first offer that comes in, then they do an inspection and then they lower it. So you actually get a lot less money than you had thought. So those 4 things that we just talked about are the four biggest things that I see people doing when they sell their house that cost them the most money. So you don't want to make any of those mistakes. Just reach out to me. I'm happy to talk you through anything that involves selling your house in Northern Colorado. Again, my name is Andy Hawbaker. I'm a licensed realtor with 8Z Real Estate in Windsor, Colorado. Thanks.